How do we bridge that gap between thinking this dude has magic 2 and I've got magic 8? How do we bridge that gap to not worrying about the amount of mana they've got at all?
I can take a swing at this, but I'm going to have to take us back a couple of steps. So in life, there is no winner. You can't top Trump order the people in the world and say the president of the United States is at the top. No, that's not how it works. And partly, it's beneficial that you cannot see people's level of happiness. Because if you could see a metric of people's level of happiness, man, people will compare their level of happiness all the time. And so here's the thing. Every person is born and then through their environment develops certain attributes and certain preferences. And your goal in life is to match your own preferences as well as you can so that you are thriving. And therefore, it might be that my friend Shaitu gets huge amounts of enjoyment for me being able to sink 90% of three-pointers that he shoots, right? That is how he judges himself, and that is often how he judges other people. While Ali might judge people on what A levels they got in, or I might judge people on whether they can do a double backflip or not. And Valentin might judge people based on like how fast they learn or what book they read or how curious they are, etc. And so these rules for top trumps, right? Like it's not that there's like 5 categories: magic, attractiveness, strength. There's like a million categories. So in life, at the end of the day, there's no one winner. There's 10,000, 100,000, a million winners because you cannot compare them. They're winning in different categories, and you are each running your own race. And so even if you compare like basketball players, right? You compare LeBron to somebody else. You might be like, well, that's somebody else who's not the best player. You know, he has an amazing wife and an amazing relationship with the kids and an amazing relationship with his parents. And also, he doesn't have rheumatoid arthritis, so he's going to live longer. And like, you know, there's so many levels that you cannot compare. I forget who has this line, but they say you can't be jealous of somebody else. If you want to be jealous of someone, you have to consider their entire situation, not judge them just in one lane.
Yeah.
And even if you judge them to be better than you in all the lanes, you don't know what's happening behind the scene. Maybe they have like internal depression or bipolar. You don't know. So number one, there is no one winner in life. There's 10,000, a million winners. Number two, when you judge people, there's multiple categories. In the end of the day, that's not how to figure out who to hang out with. It's the thing that we talked about before. Is that for you and that person, do you guys click? And so instead of thinking about it in terms of top trumps, think of it as together wins, whatever you want to call it, where you want situations where 1 + 1 = 4. Where your enjoyment of life is just so much higher with this specific person, and you're looking to surround yourself with the people in the